I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you should buy the Nissan Frontier over every other mid-size truck that you can get out there today. This thing is a tried and true naturally aspirated V6.
Yeah, there's love, there's hate, lies and games, faith.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you should buy the Nissan Frontier. In our trim, it's the Nissan Frontier Pro, but I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you should buy the Nissan Frontier over every other mid-size truck that you can get out there today. And today it's raining. I don't know if you guys can see. It's raining. Some guy's doing his he's mowing his grass in the rain, you know, Florida man. But yeah, it's raining, so I'm not going to take the truck out since I just washed it yesterday. So I'm going to be doing this one in the garage, but it should be informational and good for you guys regardless. So the number one reason why you should get the Nissan Frontier over every other midsize truck you can get today is going to be the price. So the price on these they're already priced well from factory. You can get these from like 30. I think you get starting at like the S trim. You could get those at like 33K, and then it goes all the way up to like depending on how you spec it. I think it maxes out at like 50K with the SL 4-wheel drive with everything else. I think that's probably like the highest trim with all the technology and all of that. But all right, with ours, we got the Pro X. It's a 2025 model year with the Pro X. And let me show you what you get for the money, and then I'll go over, you know, the price and everything. So on this midsize truck, you get the tow hooks down there. You see the two orange, reddish tow hooks down there. You get fog lights as well as regular LED, all LED lights. You get these nice Hankook tires here. Nice, well-designed wheel as well with the Nissan emblem on there. And ours, you get cameras underneath here. So you get cameras to show you when you're backing up. It shows you everything that you need to see. There's a camera on the front there. So you can get 360 vision around when you're parking, making sure that you're not hitting anything. There's another camera there. And on top of the cameras, there's also sensors. So yeah, there's, I believe, a sensor built in the front somewhere as well. Bring it around. Sensors built in the back here. And yeah, so it keeps you safe, and it is, well, before I even get in that, let me show you. We have a power outlet here, right? You've got tie downs, you got spray and bed liner, so it's durable and tough. We got a ton of room back there. I'm 6'6", I have this seat pushed all the way back, and it still works great. And there you go. That's what it looks like on the interior there. So for me on this trim, I think the sticker price was $44,000, and I traded in a vehicle. I traded in my 2012 Tacoma X Runner, and they gave me a fair price for it. And I think out the door, I ended up being about $45,000 out the door with everything. And it was stickered for 45. I mean, 40, no, actually, no, I think it was stickered for 46,000 actually. Yeah, 'cause I think the MSRP was 43 or something like that. And then they added on, you know, all the different features and things like that, the spray and bed liner, these right here, because most of the Nissan trucks don't come with these. So they added in a few goodies, and yeah, so it was 46 was the total MSRP, and I think out the door that's where I ended up being. Sorry, yeah, I ended up being at 46. So the price already is good, and they're giving like $5,000 to $6,000 off on a lot of them in many situations, depending on your market and where you get it. For me, they came up on my trade because I ended up getting. They washed out my trade, and then I ended up getting $1,600 over what I paid for my truck. So yeah, so it was like a $1,600 deposit, you know, and how they structured the deal. And if you have like a 750 or higher credit score, right now you can get these. You could finance these at like 4%, like 4 or 5%. So that's another thing to be aware of. You could finance these at a low rate, and the dealerships have relationships with banks where I think they're going to get you probably your best deal. All right, so that's number one. The number one thing is the price. The number two reason is going to be the looks. So just look at this thing, man. Literally, just look at it and tell me it is not a perfect blend of old school with new school, and it just gives you truck vibes. It's not like some of the newer things out there that looks like a refrigerator or anything like that. It looks like a truck. It is a nice looking truck. Like, I didn't expect to like it as much as I do, but man, look at this thing. It is beautiful. It's a beautiful looking truck, and just the dimensions of it, you know, from the rugged front exterior to the wheels, to the side profile, to even when you get to the back portion of it. I'll show you. Well, even there, you got Pro X written on there. You got the little, you know, Nissan there. You got Frontier stamped into the back. And sorry, like I said, it's raining, so I'm not taking it out, but you can get a good idea of just how good looking this truck is. It's a good looking truck, and you know, you can put more tie downs on the side rails and stuff there. It's nice, man. It's a beautiful looking truck, and I would say it's beautiful looking inside and outside, and that's rare that you get that. You know, you get like Nissan in the red there. You got the Pro X stitched in there. You got like the orange stitching that kind of goes with that orange theme. I don't know if you guys can see that there. You can see it here, you know. Nice stitching right there, leather, armrest. It's a beautiful truck. It's beautiful. So the looks of it, you're gonna feel good about your purchase because you just realize you got this for a great price, and it's very rare that you pay very little money and get something that looks this good. So the number two reason is going to be the looks. And the number three reason is going to be the reliability. So one of the things about this truck, it's known for being super reliable. It comes with a naturally aspirated V6, and I believe this one puts out like 310 horsepower. I'll write in the horsepower here so you guys can see. And let's pop the hood, and I'll show you that this thing is a tried and true naturally aspirated V6. It even looks good underneath the hood, by the way, going back to that last reason that it looks good. But yeah, it has a big old battery, just, you know, the intake right there is set up nice. And I heard recently that you can actually, there's a supercharger that's being built for this. So if you want a supercharger, if you just want to put on an intake, you can get more power. And I feel like it has plenty power just the way it is. But you get that naturally aspirated V6, you can beat on it, and it's going to keep on going. You just do your basic maintenance. And I think there's like a lot of people talking about the water pump issue or whatever. I think the fix for that, and that only happens like after you're over 100,000 miles or something like that. I think it's like a $2,600 fix or something like that. Or some people I've seen say $1,200. So come on, man, stop making a big deal. It's not that big of a deal, and it's going to run forever. This thing is going to run forever. So the reliability of it. Oh, by the way, shout out to that having hood struts. That's another thing. Going back to the price and the value. Like a lot of these things, you don't even get hood struts on, but You get that on the Nissan Frontier, and it's reliable, and it looks good. I think you're winning already. You're already winning with this truck, right? So that was the third reason, is that it's very reliable. The number 4 reason is the practicality. So as you guys see, I'm making this video with it in my garage. I already have my 2026 Honda CR-V in here in the garage, but then I can also fit this 2025 Nissan Frontier Pro X, and it fits comfortably. Like, it fits comfortably, like plenty of room, you know, to walk around it. I'm gonna show you. Like, I can walk around it easily. Now, I got this with the 5-foot bed, but now I'm looking at it, I probably could have gotten it with the 6-foot bed, because look how much room I have in the back here. Yeah, I could have actually gotten this with the 6-foot bed, and it would still fit inside the garage. And that's another reason to bring this up. The practicality of it is that you can get this with the 5-foot bed, a 6-foot bed. As I pointed out earlier, you got all the tie downs and all of that stuff. You got the spray and bed liner. You have like a house outlet here in case you need to, like, you know, do some barbecuing with an electric grill, or you're working on a job site and you need like a power outlet. That's pretty awesome. It runs on 87. That's great. As I said before, I'm 6'6" and I have the seat pushed all the way back. And look at all this room. Look at all this room that you get down here. And then, to make that even crazier, I have storage that I can put, I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, I can store things in the back down there. I'll raise this up. I can store things under the seat on both sides right there. So there's tons of storage, tons of room, very practical. I can, let me put this down. I can fit 3 car seats in the back here. So like, if you're like me and you have 3 kids, you have like a wife and 3 kids, I can fit all of them here and go wherever we need to go comfortably and put whatever else I need to put in the back there. You even got LED lights in the back here. You got the dome lights. You got tons of like room for, you know, you could put cups and stuff in the back here. Let's see, I haven't even pulled this down yet, but bam, you got more cup holders right there. Solid back right there. I'm telling you, like, you got 2 USB ports in there. You got a USB-A, USB-C, and you got another home outlet. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's there, right? Tons and tons of space, you know, like tons of storage. Same thing here, tons of storage. You got your wireless phone charger right there. Another place to put your phone over there. I mean, you got heated seats, big dash right there. More storage over there. The glove box, obviously. Like, it is super, super practical. So it's not really a truck that you have to make much compromises on. You can literally have this be your do everything vehicle. You know, you can, if it's just, you know, something you need to go to school or work with, you can do that. If you have a family like mine where you need it to be able to take your family wherever you need to go, you can use it as a work truck. It's super practical, and it gets the job done in many different areas, unlike other trucks where you may have to compromise, you know? I think this is one of the most practical vehicles you can get out there today. And so that was the number 4 reason. Now, the number 5 reason may be subjective to other people, but to me, I would say it's special. It's special in the regard that it's one of the last few trucks you can get with a naturally aspirated V6. It's one of the few trucks out there that comes with hydraulic steering. So when you drive it, you feel extremely connected to the road. You feel like, I don't know, it's special because there's not that many things that offer you that connection to the road when you drive, plus the higher horsepower. You definitely feel the horsepower when you drive this thing, and the gearbox is so smooth. I think it has like a Mercedes transmission, And if that's the case, like, yeah, it definitely shows because it drives smooth. The gear shifts are smooth and nice and powerful. Like it's just a special vehicle. And then when you combine the looks, the practicality, the price, you just feel good driving it. And I start looking for reasons to get out there and drive it more because it's just such a special vehicle, and there's not that many things on the road out there that looks, performs like this, and is going to be as reliable as this, especially when you configure in the price. So I can't think of many other vehicles or mid-size trucks or even the full-size trucks that could compete with this, because even a lot of the full-size trucks, they're not going to be as reliable. Obviously, you can't fit them into your garage, so they're not as practical. Yeah, they may have more backseat space and stuff, but it's still a truck, you know what I mean? So it's not like it's going to have third row seating or anything like that. And it's, it's not going to be as economical. It's going to be way more expensive when you go like a full-size truck. And as I mentioned several times, you can fit this in your garage. Has a naturally aspirated V6. It's fast. It shifts smooth. It offers so much for the money that it's just one of the most special trucks you can get out there, in my opinion, man. It really is. But I want you guys to comment below and let me know what you think. Do you agree with these reasons? Be honest with me. If you know of a better mid-size pickup truck than this, comment below and let me know. So I was considering the Honda Ridgeline, but the Honda Ridgeline misses the mark on a couple different things. It's not a full-on truck the way this is. Yes, it comes with the all-wheel drive, and that's cool. I like that, and it has great storage and practicality and stuff like that. And I'm sure it's probably almost as reliable as well. But this is really a truck that's more like a SUV that has truck-like capabilities, And you guys see, I got a Honda, so shout out to Honda gang. I'm definitely part of the Honda community and I love Honda. But when it comes to like a mid-sized truck, I think the Nissan Frontier just takes the cake, man. It just does it for me. But I want you guys to comment below, let me know what you think. And if you know of a better mid-size truck for the money that is as reliable and practical and beautiful, comment below and let me know, because I'd like to know about it. But yeah, man, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoy this one. Race car friends out.